Hey, welcome to the Roughnecks. This is Ragnar here, and today we're going to be asking the question: is Company Heroes 3, with the changes and updates they've made, one of the top RTS games of 2024? I know my thoughts and opinions about it, but I'm going to explain them to you here, and you can kind of gather your own. This is a game that when I first bought it, I played it for a few hours, maybe, and then I put it back down. But for those of you that don't know about Company of Heroes 3, Company of Heroes 3 is set during World War II and features multiple campaigns, including a dynamic Italian campaign and an African desert campaign. Players experience the Mediterranean theater of war, engaging in battles across diverse environments such as coastal towns, rugged mountains, and arid deserts. It also has enhanced gameplay mechanics compared to its predecessors. The game introduces new gameplay mechanics, including a tactical pause feature in single player mode, which allows players to pause the action and issue commands to their units. This feature adds a layer of strategic depth, giving players more control over their tactical decisions. It also has improved destruction and environmental interaction. Company Heroes 3 boasts an upgraded destruction system, allowing for more realistic and dynamic interactions with the environment. Buildings, terrain, and cover can be damaged or destroyed during battles, affecting both strategy and unit placement. This adds to the immersive experience, making each battle feel more authentic and impactful. So, when this game first came out, it had a lot of heat to it because they promised a lot and we got a little bit of a campaign, but it didn't feel like a new massive step for the Company Heroes franchise. It felt like it really could be a little bit of a pricier DLC versus a whole new standalone game. That's how I felt about it too. But one of the things that is bringing me back to it, I'm gonna be honest, one of the things that's bringing me back to it is they've had lots of updates, they've made lots of changes. So we're going to go ahead and jump in and we're going to check it out, and I'll give you guys my thoughts as we go along. All right, so here we are with Company Heroes 3. Like I said, it didn't get the greatest reviews coming out when it first came out, especially from me too. I wasn't the biggest fan of it, so I played it for a little bit, but then I left it alone. So we're going to jump in and we're going to do the single player campaign. And I can't think of a better way to start it by doing the Italian campaign since I'm still here in Sicily. So some of the places that we're going to be actively fighting in this campaign, I have literally walked through. I've been through Messina. I walked Patton's Trail, and it's just the amount of history here from not just World War II, but going back in time is insane. So let's go ahead and start with the Italian campaign. Apparently, my one is still safe here, but we're going to do a new campaign. We'll leave everything on standard. And we'll do the prologue too. If we're going to do this, we're going to do it right. We're going to cover everything in here. So, and I'll be honest, I'm definitely going to be comparing this to Call to Arms, Gates of Hell, and even Company Heroes 2. Because Company Heroes 2 is probably one of my all-time favorite RTSs. There's two. To Stronghold Legends, and now, especially now, Stronghold Definitive Edition. Like, there's some real powerhouses in the category that are just all-time classics, in my opinion. All right, let's see what we got.
Dear Maggie, it's been a while, I know. Sorry. I've never been as good with words as you. I just finished up 5 months in North Africa. You'll be pleased to know I didn't see a single German all the while I was there. Some of the men talk about the battle at Kasserine Pass. I'm sure you saw it in the papers. They seem shaken up about it. I just wish I could have landed in time to help out. Remember Captain McKay? He was there, and he got the men through it. A lot of them look up to him for it. Don't you worry about me, though. It's a good group of guys I'm with. Pearson, Rogers, McKay. We all got each other's backs. One of the Brits, Roy, bet me some chocolate we'd be headed to Italy next. You know my luck. We're off to Sicily. Roy needed the chocolate more than me anyway. I haven't forgotten it's your dream to see Rome. I'll look for a nice spot to take you on vacation while I'm there. McKay is saying the Italians don't have much fight left in them. He thinks bringing the front lines to Italy will force them out of the war. Should make taking their beaches a little easier at least. Well, I guess it's nearly time to leave, so I better find somewhere to sit. I'll try to write more, if I can. Love always, Joe.
Approaching shore! 30 seconds out! You okay, Conti?
Yeah. Ready.
Good. No room for error once we land.
Yes, sir.
20 seconds! Check your guns! Get ready!
This is it.
10 seconds! Remember our target, men! Securing Jella starts by taking out the 88s on the hills so we can get our ships down! Push up the shore! And for God's sake, stay in cover, men!
Where's your helmet? Word, sir. All right. Move like we got a purpose. Damn it! Artillery fire! We're up, boys!
Go, go, go! Keep moving!
Come on, move your asses! That HMG's got second platoon pinned! Gotta do something!
Stay out of its firing arc and light it up from behind!
Pushing up on the left flank! Heard the CO! Let's gotta go! Do it! Round 42 just HMG is down!
We still need to secure the beach! Use your grenades and target that 88!
Beach is clear!
Bombardment incoming! Get your heads down!
We did it!
Long way to go before Delazar's, so form up. The courtyard up ahead is our rally point. Gotta clear out the crowds first.
I got the last one!
I mean, so far it's not that different than Company Heroes 2, if I'm honest. Graphics are a little different. They look a little bit better.
Fall in, squad! All right, men, stand by. That did 'em. They're all gunned down. Relay orders. Jump to it, boys. Stay low and get it done.
All right, we got control of the courtyard. The enemy's falling back. Push into the town square.
We're locked and loaded. Ready for deployment, sir. Keep that formation tight. Rifle squad and bar. Private, keep that bar close. Private, keep that bar closed. Time to earn your living, soldier. Move out. Cover off on the Brownie. Civilians moving through. Hold your fire.
Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Run to the enemy battalion flank. Run!
Fall back! Damn it!
That's a go, boys! Fire and move! Keep that bar going! Why? Grenades out! Rifleman down! That's one of ours!
The Sherman takes point. Fall in behind. Push into the town square.
LMG up front! Hit the leg! LMG up front! Put it in! Private, keep that bar closed! Get on with it! Move, move, move! Keep your distance! Do it, boys! God damn it, rifles! Ship those asses! Get us in there! Oh, we're there! Sherman rolling! Watch your shot! Civilians coming through! All right, boys. Fans, stay alert. Square your kit. Make sure that light gun has plenty of mag. Move out. Cover up on
Give us something to do. Let's keep where we're going.
boys are waiting.
Civil chapter is on, boys.
On our way, sir.
Oh.
Brownie, front and center.
Sherman on the move.
Watch out! Fall in, squad! Panzers on our flanks! Our Sherman's being overwhelmed!
Bombers at the ready. Mark the target. Airstrike incoming. Stay down. There goes another one. Clean strike. Clear the town square. We're done here. Heads up. Oh, we're there. Sherman rolling. Start stacking those crowds up.
Rifle squad abroad. Let's move out. Ready to work, sir. Let's advance. All right, men. Hang on. Fire and move. Keep that going. All right, men. Stand by.
city.
Above us, Conti. Nothing we can do about it. New orders coming soon, so rest up while you can.
Yes, sir.
All right, so that's the starting the Italian campaign. It's okay. It's a decent tutorial mission. Um, didn't really feel still feeling like it's the Company Heroes 2, but could be a DLC. And I'm probably biased by playing how much I've been playing Call to Arms the last year compared to this.
We did it. We finally took Sicily. Roy said it took 38 days, but I'm not counting. It's different.
I'm having to skip cutscenes because there are
Welcome
some
to
of the
Italy,
games
Commander.
that if we don't skip the
Unfortunately, our
cutscene,
British
we get a
allies have allowed the
copyright.
Krauts to retreat to the mainland.
I think you'll find, General, that the British forces played their role to perfection. Perhaps you should look closer to home for the cause of the operation's shortcomings.
Now listen here, Clarence. It was your insistence on operational prudence that got us into this situation.
Commander, where General Buckram and I do agree is that we must follow the Germans and make our way to the Calabria region of Italy as soon as possible.
All right. So, fun fact, real quick.
The
Right.
Germans are retreating north.
Oh.
We need to catch them, then hit them.
So right here, where the mouse is actually where I'm staying currently. It's a small town called Campo Felice di Rocella. Messina, I've been through Messina and down this coast to Catania and Trapani, beautiful areas, and Mount Etna, the active volcano on Sicily, is right about this area down at the bottom of the map. So, just super cool fact in my opinion.
Our advance force is leaving for Calabria, sir.
All right.
Sir, we're sending an advance force to Calabria to lay the groundwork for the landings at Salerno and Taranto. The company will be under your direct command.
Gunners, we've received our orders.
Company is the primary controllable unit on the campaign map. They can move, attack, start battles, and use unique abilities. Okay. A group of Indian artillery. See, now this is very different from Company Heroes 2. And we just destroyed a German
The men are
company.
doing the best they can, sir, but they'll need to rest before they can advance much further.
This is where it starts to turn into the turn-based. Gurkha rifle section. Okay.
Commander, there's a key town up ahead. Capturing it will free the local Italian people and push the Germans back.
Soldiers, command has issued orders.
Company's action point can be used to capture towns. Each town provides a unique benefit. For example, ports allow you to purchase new companies and ships. They also increase population cap to field more units and provide manpower resources. Fuel and munitions depots provide fuel or munitions. Hospitals can heal companies. All right, cool.
Gunners, we have our orders.
Okay. Ending our turn again.
Sir, Capturing Tropea will allow us to bring more troops ashore to solidify our hold in Calabria. That should be our first priority.
Commander, I appreciate Norton's love of ports, but I like to look at the bigger picture. Capturing Chittenova will keep the pressure on the Germans. We should head there first. We can get to Tropea later, Commander. Capturing Chittenova will let us keep hounding the crowds. That's what we're here for.
Okay, so obviously we're gonna have to choose between these two commanders and what we want to do. So Tropea seems like it has a higher defense than Chittenova. And if we go take Tropea, that's gonna leave the Germans back here behind us. I believe in solidifying a front.
That's the right call, Commander.
Soldiers, orders have come in. Stand by.
The damn Krauts aren't gonna go quietly. We're gonna need more time to capture Chittenova.
Capture shields. Some towns have defenses that need to be removed before they can be captured. This is indicated by the shield icons above the town's name. Shields can be removed quickly by bombarding the town or attacking it with more than one company. Okay,
Look
now we're
sharp,
gonna.
gunners. We have our orders. Soldiers, prepare to carry out our orders.
All right, captured Chittenova.
Chittenova is ours, Commander. It's a good first step on our
And
road
we
to
get the
victory.
defensive shield now, too.
Good evening, Commander. Your troops are a welcome sight. We've been getting tired of all that sauerkraut.
Now that we've sated General Buckram's thirst for territory, we should secure access to supplies by capturing Tropea.
I agree.
We've been given our orders.
We have a skill point to spend. All right, cool. We spent a skill point now.
Stand by, soldiers. Orders received.
Like, this is kind of cool. This is kind of feeling like Total War, if I'm honest. It's giving me some Total War vibes, but
Gunners, prepare to move.
obviously World War II themed. Decisions you make can affect how others perceive you. Not following through on such decisions can also have a negative effect. Left-click loyalty rewards. Your loyalty standing with each sub-commander not only affects their dialogue, but also unlocks unique upgrades. Losing their loyalty can disable these upgrades, so be careful. Balance your decisions to unite your sub-commanders under common goals. Airborne reinforcement, landing fields, anti-air, Buckram's loyalty, Marston Mats. Navigator, naval reserves, amphibious operations, civilian intel, local relations. Cool. All right. Like I said, this is fun.
Soldiers, prepare to carry out our orders.
This is a good part one.
We have naval support on the way, sir. They may be able to speed up our capture of Tropea.
Okay. Ships move buoy to buoy.
That should clear out any lingering German forces. We should now use our company to capture Tropea.
Gunners, we've received our orders. We've been given our orders. Contact with the enemy.
Okay, now we've taken these
Tropea is
towns.
under our control, sir. The port will allow us to bring in more men and strengthen our grip on Calabria. Sir, we should put the port to use by requisitioning another company.
All right, airborne units are available now.
Bearers, on station.
We've got a new company on the way, sir. Once it arrives, we will be able to continue our advance.
We've got reports a German company is trailing just north of Pizzo, but we don't have their exact position. We need to find them before they can reinforce. Time to work for Uncle Sam, boys.
The Germans are on the run, sir. We could go straight up the roads and hope we're faster, or we could transport a company from Tropia to get a head start. Right away, sir.
All right, let's see.
Paratroopers standing by. We got a mission, Airborne. We've got eyes on that enemy company, and they're looking weak. We need to hit them now. Airborne squad reporting. Let's give Jerry a greeting that he ain't never gonna forget. The Germans are still retreating, Commander, but they're weak. We'll find them again, and when we do, that'll be the end of them. There's a major port up ahead, Commander. We should capture it and consolidate our forces before continuing our advance up the mainland. Paris here. Give us something to do. Sound off.
Soldiers,
Trouble's calling on
orders
aim.
have come in. Stand by. Look alive, Airborne. Fire the report. We're needed, boys. Pay attention.
Nope. Dang it, I just saw that the airborne unit has skills unlocked.
We only need one unit to hunt down that enemy company. Our other forces could do some good by securing those other towns. Understood. We'll send one company after the enemy troops, and use the rest to liberate nearby towns.
Yep.
There's some thick forest terrain up ahead. We can use that to conceal our advance, or stick to the roads for the fastest travel.
Look sharp, gunners. We have our orders.
What's the mission? Make Uncle Sam proud. Get the carbines on him.
Enemy engaged.
Look at that, we got a munitions depot now.
We're up, men. Stand by.
Advantage different terrain. Roads will always be the quickest path, but lack the benefits of other terrain types. The terrain panel on the right side of the screen details each terrain's properties. Okay.
Order coming in, boys.
Good news, sir. We've recovered a cache of supplies that was apparently abandoned by the retreating forces.
Looks like we'll be working for a living. Let's do some good, boys. Time to work for Uncle Sam, boys.
we have all these things for like the battles and stuff, but I'm not.
Order coming in, boys.
Stand by, soldiers. Orders received.
I'm not like we're not doing any of the we're not doing any battles, so it's a little weird for me if I'm honest.
Paris here. Give us something to do. Marching keeps us in tip-top shape, boys.
Yes, sir. We are ready to carry out our orders. We have our orders. Stand ready.
Looks like we'll be working for a living. Get to it. We got orders.
Soldiers, command has issued orders.
We're up, men. Stand by.
Gunners, we've received our orders.
Paratroopers, give it to them. Pay them back in spades. We got a mission, Airborne. Squad, form up and move out. Airborne squad reporting. That's our grid point. I'll lead.
Soldiers, orders have come in. Stand by.
Commander, it looks like your people could do with a hand. We'll be right there.
Okay, so now we got some locals.
Yes, sir. We are ready to carry out our orders.
What's the mission? All right, gang, let them have it.
That's Captain Zero captured. The enemy is on the run, but there's no way we could catch up to the entire German army like this. Hold tight at Captain Zero so our reserves can catch up. We're planning further landing operations up north at Salerno and Taranto to cut off the retreating Axis forces.
So if we're gonna sit here and compare this to Call to Arms, to even Company Heroes 2, some other things, like the campaign features cool. I like it, I dig it, but it's not the campaign feature isn't ever really what sold me on it. What I really loved about Company Heroes 2 and even about Call to Arms is that it's just the skirmish mode. I love playing the skirmish mode. I love just playing against the AI. It's a great time killer for me. It's a way for me to exercise my brain a little bit. But this just kind of hits that. I'd give it a 7 out of 10. Yeah, I'd say a 7 out of 10 is fair. It's just that kind of middle of the road. It's cool. I like it. There's some of the ideas, but I'm not going to jump up first thing in the morning and be like, I need to play Company Heroes 3. It's going to be a time killer for me. It's going to be something that I do when I want to have some more fun. But that's about it. It's not this isn't one of those things like Manor Lords, right? Or even Bellwright or any of these other ones that I get so excited about that I want to finish what I'm doing to go and play it. So those are my personal thoughts on it. It's not going to be the top dog of 2024, even with all of its updates and even with the changes that they have made to it. But I still enjoy it. It's still a good RTS. It's just not one of the top competitors, in my opinion. So thanks again for checking it out, guys. This has been a review of Company Heroes 3. If you like this and you like some of the other reviews that I've been doing, the easiest way that you can help support me is subscribe to my channel, leave a comment, hit the like button, and that's going to help me continue to grow. Thank you again so much for checking it out. As always, welcome to the Roughnecks.